What's up everybody, this is Pete here. I come up with another Saturday special video. Today I come up with another title animation, that is title animation from Telugu movie. I chosen from South Indian Telugu movie. So this is the movie name, title name, that is Murder, some murder. And then there is a text right there, you can see that. So there is a Telugu text, it's a Kutumba, Katha, chitrame. That means it's a family story movie, something like that. So if I am wrong, let me know in the comment section, correct that one. I'm not sure what exactly is properly. So if any mistake, let me know in the comment section also. I just added this Telugu text in my laptop. I did so much research on this Telugu text, but I didn't find that font. There are some glitches in Telugu typing, so that's why I added simple text in that. So the animation is looking like this. It's a very simple and straightforward. Like that. So for that I created my base in the beginning. So what I did, I chosen some other font. In the original movie they have some different font, but I chosen, you can choose any of the font, but I chosen something like this font. This is something looking like horror font. First I made my text right there. I typed my text and then I made this one. So in this case we have here, if you see this one, we need to break down these two parts. It's a murder. We want this murder full text, but we want this individual layer of D. And here Kutumba Katha chitrame, that is we have, that is in this case we want this Kutumba as a separate layer and then rest are on one layer. So that's how I break it down, that one. Here I'm gonna move my all assets into one folder. I'm gonna call this one no matter what I call. So I'm gonna create one new composition. I'm gonna remove this one, let's make it only one comp. I'm gonna create my new comp by clicking on create new comp. I'm gonna call this one murder final. Okay, murder final. And then I'm gonna create my composition size 1920 1080 and 30 fps and 10 seconds. Here duration is 10 seconds. Background color is a black. I'm gonna press OK. So here we have our composition. Right click, go to new, create text and then type murder. Make this one as 300%. Yes, that's big. Yes, that's big we want. So after that I'm gonna click this one and then I'm gonna go to my font, and then there is a font name Macabre something. I downloaded that font on internet. If you search murder font, you will get that font. There it is. So this is a font. The font name is the Macabre something. You can download the font on internet. I'm gonna click this one, select all, and give a distance little bit, maybe up to 70% or something like that, 80% or 70%, how much you want, it doesn't matter. I created my text size is 300%. I don't want that bold, that's okay. I'm gonna click my text layer and then I'm gonna control alt and then press home button. So this will automatically bring our pivot point, what is that called, we pan behind anchor point tool to center, and then I'm gonna click one more time, control home. So it will bring up our text into on center, exactly on center. We don't need to move this one. So okay, we got that one. That's looking pretty good. Before that we need to divide this one. We want D as a separate layer. So I'm gonna duplicate this one. I'm gonna go to my text tool. Here I'm gonna remove my D. I'm gonna give that space. I'm gonna give one more space, and I'm gonna go to my first layer. 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6. That is right there. Okay, don't worry, we can manually shift that one. Okay, there is our D. I'm gonna shift this one a little bit, adjust that. Yeah, there is a center. Okay, we got our two layers, individual layers. If I saw, there is a D and then there is a murder. If I swallow that one, you can see that. Okay, there is a name also we have. Okay, that's pretty good, looking good. So in this case we want this murder as a grunge On top of there is a grunge effect they have. So I'm gonna pre-comp this both layer. Before that I'm gonna click this one. I'm gonna pre-comp this. I'm gonna call this one Mur-er, M-U-R-E-R. That is the one. We don't have D, that's why. So this is D, that's okay. I'm gonna turn off my caps lock. This is only D. Move all attributes and press OK. Okay, now we have individual layers. Okay, we have this layer now. So what I will do, I'm gonna create one new solid layer. Here, go and create solid. Choose as a black and then call this one map. Press OK. Okay, I'm gonna come to my FX controls and I'm gonna press Ctrl and space bar. Previously I talked about this one, FX console from Video Copilot. You can download that one as a free and then you can use that one. I'm gonna type turbulence noise. I'm gonna go to turbulence noise and then this is looking like that now. Okay, I'm gonna increase a little bit contrast. Okay, I'm gonna decrease the brightness a little bit. Okay, that's pretty good. That's okay. Okay, I'm gonna keep this one on bottom of my layer. I'm gonna toggle switch. What I'll do, I'm gonna copy this one. I'm gonna duplicate this several times. I'm gonna cut this one, go to murder, paste, keep it underneath, then go to track matte and then go to Luma matte. Luma matte, yeah, that's right, Luma matte. See if it is okay or not. If you want to change something, you can go with the levels. Select our layer, levels. Okay, I'm gonna bring this one up to here. I'm gonna bring this one up to here. Let's bring this one up to here. Extend a little bit. We can see what's going on right there. Okay, that is right there. Bring a little bit of that information. Okay, copy this level, paste that into our map layer. I'm gonna cut that one. I'm gonna go to my D layer. We need to update to the D layer as well. I'm gonna bring this one underneath and then same Luma. And if you come back to our model, turn on this one. Oh sorry, turn on this one. Here the final. I'm gonna close this one. See, we have that grunge effect. I created this as a rough. If you want, you can go with more depth information if you want. So if I come here, you can see here. If I bring it to full, here it's looking like that. But in this case, this is a little bit washed out. So I'm gonna control this one with the levels. And contrast as well. If you increase contrast, increase the brightness a bit. Yeah, that much. Contrast level is high now. Yeah, that's pretty good. We can change still here how much we want. We can bring this one up to here, and then we can bring this one here. Okay, keep it this one here. I'm not gonna touch that. Okay, still we have that grunge. Copy these levels and then go to my murder D and go to our map layer, delete these old levels paste this new level. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm gonna close this one. So here we have similar to this one. Okay, we have murder now. So now we want that Telugu text right here. So I'm gonna go to my old comp. I don't want to type it again. That one is a little bit finicky in Telugu font. Okay, here this Telugu font. I'm gonna copy this one. I'm gonna paste here. Okay, I'm gonna go to my Baraha Kutumba. Katha chitrame. Kutumba Katha chitrame. So this is the one font. I'm gonna go to my copy special text to ANSI. I'm gonna copy this one. Press OK. I'm gonna go to my After Effects and I'm gonna go to my Telugu font right there. I'm gonna go to my text tool and then I'm gonna select all, paste Kutumba Katha chitrame. Okay, that is we have now. So in this case we want this Kutumba Katha chitrame, this both as individual layers and this as an individual layer. I'm gonna duplicate this one. I'm gonna call this one Kutumba. This naming convention is very important. Sometimes we will confused which is the layer, which is the and Katha chitrame. So here I'm gonna go to my Kutumba. I'm gonna go to my text tool and then I'm gonna select all these and then I'm gonna remove that. We have only Kutumba Katha chitrame. I'm gonna go to Kutumba and I'll remove that one. Press space until it fits proper the position. Okay, now this is fits into our proper position now. After that we are good to go. So I'm gonna do pre-comp this one. Go to pre-comp Kutumba. Press OK. Don't forget to save the project. I'm gonna pre-comp this one as well. Katha chitrame. Okay. So we have our base now. So after that what we need to do is we're gonna pre-comp all these layers. I'm gonna pre-comp this. We're gonna call murder full. I'm gonna move all attributes, press OK. Before that I'm gonna undo that one. I'm gonna select only these two layers, D and murder. Pre-comp this one. Pre-comp murder text, murder text. I'm gonna call this one as a murder text and then OK. That's pretty good. So what we want this one as a something like this. There is a, you can see in the beginning, see it's appearing like that. It's a random places. It's appearing from the random places. So I'm gonna go to my layer. I'm gonna create new and then I'm gonna go to solid and then I'm gonna call this one map transition, something like that. Transition. Okay, this is 192.0.0, same composition. Press on OK. So I'm gonna keep this one on top of that one. Let me see. Then I'm go to my FX console, control spacebar, and then I'm gonna turbulence, type as a turbulence noise. So this is the turbulence noise. This is how looking like. And after that, okay, make this one as a 0. Choose how much you want. I'm gonna increase a little bit brightness. Okay, that's pretty good. So I'm gonna come to my beginning place and then I'm gonna keyframe the brightness and I'm gonna go to minus, maybe up to this color, this luma, that's white as disappears. One more little bit. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm gonna go one more half of second and then I'm gonna increase that full white like that until the blacks disappears up to there. So that is how we can add the transition. So it's looking like this now. So it will appears like that now. Okay, I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna keep this one underneath of murder text, and then see it's looking like that. But we need to affect this layer into our murder text layer. I'm gonna go to same method, Luma Matte. I'm gonna add as a Luma Matte, and if you play that one, I'm gonna go to my place. My what is this called? Resolutions to up. Maybe that will render a lot more faster. Okay, that's a little fast. I'm gonna go to my keyframes and I'm gonna increase up to 1 second. Okay, that's pretty good. If you want, you can increase this one, how much slow you want, how much fast you want, by changing these keyframes okay, if you see here, this appearing from the random places. Okay, we got our beginning part, and okay, that's pretty good. And what we want is we want this D as a after for a second, once it appears, after 2, 3, 4, 5 frames, the D will convert into the red particle, something red kind of thing. So for that, I downloaded some other elements in our internet, YouTube, and our YouTube. If I play that one, it's looking like that. This is the red smoke. You can download that on internet. I just typed as a smoke stock footage, red smoke background. You will get that one. So I downloaded this one. So I'm gonna drag and drop this one. Okay, let's keep it here. I'm gonna go to where is the D? I'm gonna go to inside of this one. There is a D. Okay, this is the D. I'm gonna take this one, smoke layer, and then I'm gonna drag and drop on bottom of our text layer. See here, text is coming from this side to this side, from right side to left side. So I want this one as from left side to right side. We can rotate that one by simply clicking on W. If you come here and then click on W, we have that option to rotate that one. I'm gonna keep it like that, and then I'm gonna keep it there. So that is how it will affect our text. I'm gonna rotate a little more, and I'm gonna keep it here. It will affect like that, so I'm gonna keep it here. So it's going very slow now. I'm gonna speed up this one a little bit. Go to time. If you right click on our smoke layer, go to time. Sorry, it's not that one. Go to time stretch. I'm gonna create this one up to 50. That means 200% speed. In Premiere Pro and After Effects, this is the difference. In Premiere Pro, if you increase 200%, you need to type 200. In this case, we need to decrease the values, numbers, that is speed up. I'm gonna press OK. If I play this one, okay, turn off this sound. If I play that one, it will affect like that. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm gonna take this layer and then I'm gonna keep it a little bit up to here so we can see that red very quickly. Yeah, that's pretty good. So I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna select to Luma Matte, and then if I play that one, it's like that. Now it's appearing very sudden. I'm gonna move this one a little bit and then I'm gonna rotate this one a little bit. This one, this layer, W, then rotate that. It will affect like that. You can choose which direction you want, so that will affect like that. Okay, we have problem now. So if you see this one, we don't have the D on the beginning. So for that, I'm gonna duplicate this D. I'm gonna unhide that one. We have D right here. I'm gonna go to my first layer. Here, let me check where the appears. Here, this will appear. So after that, we want the D as a red layer. So this is the position. So I'm gonna take these two layers and I'm gonna move this one up to here. And now still we have the D, same D. If I play that one, let's take this both layer and then keep on top of our D layer. Okay, that's how it's looking like. Okay, that's a pretty good start, not that bad. Okay, before that I'm gonna go to here, my first layer, here, this layer. I'm gonna go to my transform opacity, and then if you decrease the opacity, see it's affecting here as well. So I'm gonna make this one as 0%, and I'm gonna go a little further, and then I'm gonna make this one as a 100%. Here, shift this one up to here. So we can't see, after that we don't see that little gray of that one, it will cover from this area. Let's play this one, let me check how it's looking like. Okay, that's great. Okay, that's pretty good, not that bad. So what I will do, I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna trim this part, this text layer we don't want after that. If you want, you can keep that one. Okay, let me keep that one. There is no problem with that one. Okay, it's looking like that. Okay, it's great, not that bad. If you want to create little dramatic, you can trim this one, this part right here, this part. Okay, I'm gonna come up to here. I'm gonna go to opacity by pressing on T, and then activate keyframe, make this one as 0, and then from here I'm gonna make 100%. So something like that. When the red came, the white and gray color will disappears, it's vanished from here. So something like that. If you want, you can create that dramatic look if you want. So I'm gonna come to my final border, and then I'm gonna close this one. It's not required now. If I play that one, okay, come to beginning, play that. Something wrong with this red color. Where is that problem is going on? Border text. Okay, because of we used here, okay, no problem. Remove this Luma mat. Hide for a second. We can add that one on beginning. That one. Okay, here the keyframe end with. So remember that one. This is our beginning transition. We can add that one on end. There is no problem with that one. Okay, we got our D, we got our model and all. Now we need to animate our Kutumba. Same process what we did for D, we are doing for the Kutumba also. So I'm gonna go to my Kutumba. Where is that Kutumba? Here it is. Let me go inside. Here the Kutumba, and then let's take this one here. Rotate this one. Select this and then rotate. Keep it somewhere around here. You can see what's going on right there. I'm gonna speed up this one a little bit. It's going very slow. Time stretch 50%. Press OK. So now it will go very fast now. Okay, it's looking like that now. That's pretty good. Same process. I'm gonna come here and then Luma mat. So if I play that one, here we can see that one. There's a red thing is going on inside. Before if I keep this one as a full, you can see that one. So but in this case we can't say what's going on right there. I'm gonna make this one as a small layer. And I'm gonna keep like that. Now we can see there's the smoke is going on. Okay, I'm gonna same process. I'm gonna duplicate this layer, T layer. I'm gonna keep this both layers on top of our layer, and I'm gonna activate my original key. So if I go to the opacity, make this one as a 0. Let me decide where we want this one appear. When the D came, we want this Kutumba from here. So I'm gonna go to my Kutumba and I'm gonna activate my opacity and then go a little further, maybe 1 second, something like that, and then I'm gonna make it 100%. It's looking good. I'm gonna go to my back. Let's play this one. Okay, we don't have the transition right there. Okay, I'm gonna go select my Kutumba and Katha chitrame. Where is my keyframe starting from? Here. So we want this both layer. I'm gonna pre-comp this one. I'm gonna call this one Kutumba Katha, something like that. So I'm gonna go to my opacity, transform opacity. I'm gonna make this one opacity from here, maybe off second. I'm gonna get one more keyframe. There's 100%. I'm gonna come to my back keyframe and then I'm gonna make it as 0%. So now it appears. So if I play that one, okay, we're gonna trim up to here. This one, that is our work area, maybe 7 seconds, something like that. Okay, all good. Okay, we done all our animation. The red layer, I will play one more time. So there is a murder, and there's a D, red color, and there is a Kutumba, red color. So we done up to there. Still we need to do one thing, the beginning to transition. I'm gonna take this one murder and then I'm gonna keep this underneath of our map, and I'm gonna annotate this one and go to my text. This is the text. Make sure we need to apply this one to our text layer. It's a murder text. I'm gonna select this one and then I'm gonna Luma mat. So to play that one, okay, 1 second, let me undo that one. Murder's text is coming very slow now, so I'm gonna hide this one. Okay, now create Luma mat. Great. Okay, we got our murder and the text also inside of the red kind of thing, the red particles. So we need to zoom a little bit, give that little bit effect. I'm gonna select all this layer and then I'm gonna pre-comp this one. Pre-comp. I'm gonna call this one all. Press OK. I'm gonna go to my transform tool and I'm gonna keyframe our scale. I'll go to end part right up to here and I'm gonna scale a little bit up to here, this much maybe. You can scale how much you want. So now let's play this one, make this one as a fit. Okay, half is fine. Let me pre-render this one. Yeah, that's it. So if you want, you can add our old TV glitch effect on top of this one if you want. I didn't add that one. Okay, it's looking good. Okay, hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like it and share this one if you like it, if someone needs to animate something like this. And until next, I will see you later.